Hey, what's going on, guys? Benevolentdick here. Just hanging out, playing some video games, you know, killing a little time. But yeah, in my update video a few weeks ago, I talked about my collection. I'm kind of inspired to do a couple lists, maybe, if you guys would be in a list. Would you guys be interested in seeing my NES collection? It's pretty small. So I don't know if that type of list interests people. I'd make it fun. Funner to watch than this.
Liar! Liar! You liar!
And I talked about a future project where I was going to do a top 100 list, or we'll see what it's going to be, of games I don't own and that I would maybe like to hunt down. I used to have tons of games back in the day before Nintendo became a relevant thing worth money and stuff, you know. They were kind of just old relics that few people were into. But hey Poppy, you're making a lot of noise. You're making a lot of noise. Yeah, so, like I said, I don't want a lot of games.
I don't fucking need it, I don't want it!
Yeah, it might be fun to do like a Michael B. the Game Genie type thing where I hunt down some games in the future coming up here. Make that a focal point of my pickups, you know. But, yeah, like I said, I should show off what I have, and, or show off, I just mean, you know, share. So, most of my games I organized by, not alphabetical, but, I'm pretty familiar with the library and I know what I have, so I actually do it by developer or publisher and kind of do it that way, which is kind of unique, I guess. I think most people go alphabetical, but again, I don't have a lot of games. I think at one time I had like, you know, 400 or 500 games, probably way back in the day. Sold a lot off in lots, and at one point I was very into all the systems, you know, so I had PS2s and Xbox One, Xbox Originals, and a lot of stuff. So when I was more multi-system collecting, Nintendo was kind of just a small chunk of it. So now it's kind of more my main thing. Now that I'm reviewing games and stuff, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. So now it's more of a focal point, I guess, in my collecting thing, if I even collect really. But NES is more of a thing now. So I might have to get some more of those games back. Even some of the shitty games I got rid of, I kind of miss a few of them.
You're in space, and it has that feeling that you're in the middle of space. It takes forever to get to where you're going. I don't know what you're doing. It's supposed to be like a simulator type thing. I don't know. It used to belong to Randall. Randall, I got your game. Come get it back.
Recently, I've kind of gotten surprisingly into some of the old music and stuff, so
I don't know how many it would be. It seems pretty intuitive to me. I don't know.
Yeah, well, it's intuitive to you because you played the game. I never saw this game.
some of those bad games had some cool music and stuff, which I think would make them worth owning. Games like Target Renegade and Alien 3 and I don't know, maybe even not really Festus Quest, but which I don't have anymore. But you know what I'm saying, there's a few games I wouldn't mind picking up for musical significance. But yeah, I'm rambling here. I don't want to turn this into an update video or nothing like that, so let's just get to it. Let's go to the collection. I recently went to a new shelf. I used to stack them this way. Now I'm stacking them that way. It looked like I had a lot more games when I stacked them this way, but I like stacking them this way though. Repeating myself here, because I like reading them, you know, left to right, easy to see. But you know, I think pulling them out that way kind of rubs the labels, and you get the stack effect and have to, you know, it's kind of a pain in the butt depending on how tall it was. Yeah, so yeah, let's go. Okay, I have this GoPro set up on a tripod. It's not really attached, so Forgive me if the lighting is shitty. I'm not putting very much effort into this. So, yeah, basically this is the collection. Yeah, so I have 116 games total right now. So I think I'm, you know, not a goal, but I think for me a realistic cap would definitely be 250 at the most. I couldn't see myself having more than 250. And I think that would pretty much do the library up. But maybe less, maybe 200. I don't know, we'll see. When I do the top games I don't own list, you know, some of those games might be stinkers. I haven't played a lot of them, but I already have that list set. I just need to find a better order. They're kind of scattered right now, random. Anyway, yeah, so like I said, I do these in by publisher or developer, mainly developer. So first off, we have Capcom. I have 16 Capcom games. That ranges from here to here. Okay, I forgot I had to be awake and aware for this. So first off, Capcom Tower, formerly Capcom Tower. I got Commando, very early Capcom. Bionic Commando, Mega Man 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. You know, missing 5. This is my Darkwing Duck I got for $5. Bad end label, but the front label was okay, I guess. Plays good. Pretty hard game. Rescue Rangers, DuckTales, The Little Mermaid, which I haven't actually really played. I played like the first level. I should just sit down and beat it. I know it's short. Sweet Home, top 15 game right there for me. Great freaking game. Worth getting a repro card of, which is what this is. But anyway, so yeah, I think this was $30, which is like, I think I only have 3 games I've spent that much money on. But it's worth it if you're into old Nintendo stuff. I don't even like RPGs, to be honest, JRPGs very much. So, but that one's cool. And if you're not into JRPGs, I might get you into them. If you like old school stuff. Anyway, Strider, I like Strider. Codename Viper, me. Little Nemo the Dream Master and Legendary Rings. So yeah, shmup. I have. Damn, this one's kind of dirty. Should clean that bitch up. Legendary Rings. I haven't really played. I'm not a big shmup fan, but you know, Capcom game. Cool. So now we're in Konami land. Zan Intergalactic Ninja. That's another game I recently paid $30 on, but it's very mint, and this one's going up in price. Very uncommon. Bucky O'Hare. This one's gone up too. I think I paid $7 for that back in the day. One of my favorite games, period, on the NES. Contra 2, Super, whatever. Jackal, Russian Attack, Castlevania 1 through 3. You got the Blades of Steel, the Life Force, the Stinger, which isn't really a game I care for too much, but I kept it around. An old, what do you call it, 5-screw. A little heavier. I don't think there's any Famicom adapter in there, but it feels a little heavier to me. Goonies, another Konami game I'm kind of considering not keeping. Not a big fan of Goonies 2. Tiny Toons 2. I do not like this game. This one's very good condition. This is a 1993 game too, I believe. Maybe 92. This one is available for trade if anyone wants that game. Alright, then we got Turtle stuff. Turtles 3. I'll have to play this one. I don't know. I always kind of thought the pacing was a little weird in that game. Turtles 2. Classic. Hopefully you can see these. Turtles 1. Very clean copy. A couple stickers, but I like stickers. They give them some charm. I actually really like Turtles 1. Yeah, and my other copy I broke because it was not working. It wasn't working. I cleaned the shit out of it. So I actually got this from a trade-in from Buried on Mars, I believe. He gave me a real nice, clean copy of this. And I sent him some of my crappy games I didn't want. Oh yeah, Ultra stuff. These first 4 Ultra games, if you know your stuff, these are actually Konami games. But yeah, these are great games. So the 2 Turtle games, we got Roller games. I gotta dive more into this. Hard as shit. I don't think I've beaten the 2nd level on that yet. Gyrus, one of my favorites. Tube shooter. Then we got Cubert, Nightshade. Yeah. We got Vice Project Doom. These are kind of random at the end here. Vice Project Doom, Shatterhand. Another hidden gem here to me is Formula 1 Built to Win. The only Sega game I own, worth owning. And yeah, this is an awesome game. I always praise it. I don't know why. Maybe one day I'll wake up and be like, that game sucks, man. Why do you keep telling people to play it? But it's basically almost like a Gran Turismo on NES, man. Seriously, it's got the save pack and stuff. But it plays like Rad Racer, but I find it kind of addicting to upgrade the car or get better. You know, try to get through all the levels. I haven't beaten San Francisco though, so I'm not sure if this game is broken or not, because that shit is hard. But that comes, you know, midway through the game. Kabuki Quantum Fighter. I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair. Shadow of the Ninja, which I actually think is kind of an overrated game, in my opinion. I was actually surprised this became such a gem, and I guess people pay $20 for this often. Maybe more, I don't really know. But yeah, I never was a huge fan of it. I think the co-op kind of sucks. I think the game starts slowing down. Oh my god, I said I wasn't going to do this. Talk about games. Shadow of the Ninja, though. Yeah, I mean, it's alright. But I was surprised when that one became a thing. And then we got Clash of Demon Head, a really terrible copy. But it works. That's a game I want to play and get through someday. Sit down, even if I have the FAQ, I just, that's one I want to get through. And Go 13, Top Secret Episode. Another hard as hell game that not many people have finished. So that's the top row. Again, Capcom, Konami, sort of random stuff. But these are all solid. Vice Project Doom is freaking very good. Shatterhand is great. Shatterhand I'd love to beat. I can beat all the stages, and then I forget, one of those last stages kind of gets me. Alright, next, Nintendo. These are Nintendo published games. Some of the best stuff on the system were published by Nintendo. So we got first Zelda, Punch Out, Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Gotta have Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Freaking, what can you say? Excite Bike, Metroid, Kid Icarus, Kirby's Adventure, which maybe should go somewhere else because that's published by HAL. But yeah, this was great. This made people play Nintendo again when it came out, because SNES was out, but people were like, oh yeah, I want to play Kirby. So that was a good popular game. It's a little simple for me, but you know, it's Kirby. Ice Hockey, Super Mario Brothers Duck Hunt, Super Mario 2, I'm going to call it that. Mario 3, yep, I do own Mario 3. Most overrated game of all time. Dr. Mario, Yoshi, Tetris 2, which is interesting. Plays a little bit more like Dr. Mario, but whatever. So that's Nintendo stuff. It's kind of actually small. Now we got my 4 Sunsoft games. I got Batman, the Blaster Master, the Journey to Silius, and the Gremlins 2. This is a terrible label, but whatever. This is Renegade, the first Renegade. I have kind of fond memories of Renegade, but yeah, you know. Then we got the Power Blade game. This game, I recently picked this one up not too long ago for $5, which is a good deal. You know, it used to belong to Blockbuster, but I popped it in, it played fine. I never got into it, but you know, I'd like to play that one. Here's the Kemco Psycha stuff. Deja Vu, the Rocket Ranger, which is probably a bad game. Not a lot of people know how to play this one. This was 89 cents, and that's what I actually paid for it, I believe, at a GameStop years ago. Yeah, NES games used to cost 89 cents. Sometimes less. Yeah, it's kind of a bad game. I used to hate it.
Rocket Ranger is one of the worst games ever fucking made.
I don't want it. I'm not.
But I think maybe it's overlooked. But I should dive into that one sometime. Lumps the Clown, he explained this game really good. He actually knows how to play it, which is kind of rare. In my opinion, a lot of people pop that one and it's like, what the hell? So he had a good video on that. Rescue the Embassy Mission. Cool little pick up and play game. Conquest of the Crystal Palace and Worm Journey to the Center of Earth. Both games I have mixed feelings about. Both games I'd like to cover maybe sometime. Now we're in the rare territory. Got RC Pro-Am, Classic, Wizards and Warriors. The first one, the only one worth owning in my opinion. Never really played the third one, but yeah, I don't like the second one. Captain Skyhawk, and the 2 pinball games, Pinbot and High Speed. I think this is a rare game, but this is Double Battletoads Double Dragon. It's a pretty good copy. Looks a little faded, I suppose, but yep, that's another one that I think I paid $25 for. But I saw this game. I knew this game was going to become a $50 game when I saw it for $25, so I bought it. Because yeah, now it's like a $50 game, which is ridiculous. Double Dragon 2. Tecmo World Wrestling. Now we're in the Tecmo stuff. Tecmo World Wrestling, Tecmo Bowl, Tecmo Bowl, the first one. I have Ninja Gaiden 1 and 2. Star Force, a shmup, Tecmo shmup, which is okay. A couple Hudson games here. Dino Riki. Faxanadu, another game I think is a little overrated. I don't know. I really put a solid effort in this game. And I got pretty far, but a couple things about it irked me. Zexis, a game I haven't really got too into. It seems okay. And Load Runner, which I think is also a Hudson game. But now we're into the broader bun stuff. So Load Runner, Battle of Olympics, a game I was a little underwhelmed with. There's a lot of people out there say, oh, this is a hidden gem, and it's like Zelda 2 but better. It's not freaking better than Zelda 2. Get the hell out of here. Zelda 2 is a classic. I suppose it's okay, but because I wasn't familiar with it, there was shit right in front of my face that I was missing on it. I kept having to do a little walkthrough, and it's like, oh, that's a staircase you can go. I didn't know that. Oh, you have to kneel in front of the guy. I didn't know that. I was walking around with my dick in my hand.
I don't want my brother coming out of that toilet with just his dick in his hands. Right?
Guardian Legend. I see the potential in it, but I don't know. I have to play it again. I never really got into it. Dragon Spirit, a great game. And it's a shmup. And Monster Party. You know, what's to be said about Monster Party? My two Bandai games. Bandai. So yeah, the second row is basically Nintendo, Sunsoft, and you know, sort of this, that, and the other thing. Rare and Tecmo. Generally all pretty solid games there, I think. Okay, last row here we got the my three SNK games. A lot of them are ports from their arcade. SNK was great. They did the Neo Geo eventually and stuff like that. So I got Guerrilla War, great top-down shooter in the vein of Commando. Iron Tank, and POW, Prisoners of War. Okay. I got some Data East stuff here. Burger Time, classic arcade game. Karnov. Not much to say about Karnov right now. Bad Dudes, classic. I like Bad Dudes. I know some people hate it, but Heavy Barrel. Co-op top-down shmup. Or, not shmup, an action game. Elevator Action, another classic arcade game. Smash TV. Trog. Trog's a pretty cool little Pac-Man clone. It's kind of short though, and then it starts to repeat, and there's not much point in going. These are both FCI games here. Cycross, I gotta thank Re-Res for telling me about that game. It's actually cool. I like, you know, high-score arcade games like that. Heroes of the Lance, which that's for trade if someone wants to take this piece of shit off my hands. I paid $15 for it, which was way dumb of me. Skater Die 2. Okay, and then now we're in LJN territory, quote, bad game territory. I think I have a new rule too. I'm gonna get some more bad games in the collection that I used to have and stuff like that. I think bad games some of them have value for either historic purposes or just finding the positives in them, you know. So if I have 20 to 30 bad games, I'm cool with that. Right now I don't though, it's pretty small. So LJN, TNC Surf Designs, not a bad game at all. I got The Punisher here. Back to the Future, one of my most hated games of all time that I actually like now. It's funny how that happened. I kind of almost blame Matt for that, I don't know.
It's all your fault! Motherfucker, it's all your fault!
Friday the 13th, another mixed feelings game for me. Jaws, which I like Jaws a little bit. And Roger Rabbit. I didn't pay $5.99 for that, that's for sure. But I don't know. I've always liked Roger Rabbit. My friend bought it brand new when it came out right after the movie. I think the music's really good. I think it has a lot of good ideas in it. I don't know. I always liked it pretty much. But yeah, it loses steam and it falls apart once you get to Toontown. But before that, I don't know, man. I thought that shit was great. Kind of unique. Laminator Boat Duel. Let me repeat that. A Laminator Boat Duel. I call it a Laminator. It says that right there on the label. A Laminator. I did a co-op raw with that one. A really drunk, long one.
Off the line. Oh!
That chick should have a gun.
By God, you mean penis?
No.
Oh,
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, which I see some positives in that game. It's kind of a pacifist game. I'm kind of confused why we didn't get the same version as they did in Japan, though. That kind of confuses me. What the hell's up with that? Thunder and Lightning, a breakout clone with bosses. Interesting. Flying Dragon. Nobody likes this game. I like it. Flying Dragon, The Secret Scroll. When you play it, it seems like it's a kung fu knockoff, but it's not. It's actually one of the only fighting games for the system. It actually has a pre-Street Fighter original setup, and it's pretty unique. I like it. Too bad they didn't ever get a good sequel of that. Some people do like the sequels to it, but I think this is the only good one at the end of the day. And by good one, I mean okay. I like it more than most people, I'll tell you that. Hunt for October. Kind of like Back to the Future. This one kind of came back to me. You know, watch my review on it. Yeah. My only high-tech expression game. My only one. Bad Street Brawler. Mattel. I guess these are both Tanya Smith soundtracks. I don't fucking know. But Bad Street Brawler, another game people hate, but I don't really think it's that bad. I find this game freaking to be hilarious. And it's playable. I don't know what people are complaining about. Like it's like the worst thing since Ebola or something. Dirty Harry, a game I have mixed feelings about. I think has some cool stuff in it.
I know what you're thinking, punk. You're thinking that he fired 6 shots or only 5. Now, to tell you the truth, I forgot myself and all this excitement. But being this is a 44, imagine the most powerful handgun in the world, and will blow your head clean off. You could ask yourself a question. Do I feel lucky? What do you, punk?
So I have Dirty Harry, but most consider that bad game. And this is Clax, a very interesting puzzle game. That I have mixed feelings about now that I've really tried to master it and learn it. But on first impression, I really think people should check out Clax.
I mean, just get a look at that.
And then, yeah, who doesn't have extra copies of this damn game? Waiting for these to become expensive. I think this is the one that came with the system at first with the thing here, and then this one came out with maybe later ones or something. Forget how that works. But I keep my other Mario over here because I know this one I can pop it in and it pops up and plays good. So yeah, so thanks for watching. I mean, I'm just showing you what I got. It's very simple collection. I think 80% of it is solid. You know, there's always that personal opinion factor. Yeah, that's it. I mean, really, not a lot of stuff. But yeah, so that's kind of just a precursor, pre-production sort of thing to my upcoming video, which I'm not sure what the number is going to be, but it's going to be the top blank amount of games I do not own, and then I'm going to Michael be the Game Genie it, and hunt them down, I guess. There'll be a few rules. I'm not going to put any games that generally go for more than $50 on there, and generally most of the games are going to be like, you know, 10 at the most. Just like, you know, I'm going to try to get them for cheaper, but, you know, pretty average stuff. I'm not going to put any little Samsons on there. But, yeah, cool guys. Thanks for watching, and catch you guys later, I guess. Blades of Steel. I'd like to get Tiny Toons 1, but Tiny Toons 2 can eat a dick. Zen Intergalactic Ninja, a game I don't like. I don't like the hippie overtones about it. Damn hippies. Environmental bullshit. It's just not solid. I don't think. I think any game after Bucky O'Hare really, Konami didn't really. This is Konami's masterpiece to me, Bucky O'Hare here. I mean, I'd pay $50 for that if I had to. But you wouldn't know I didn't have those games since I make a list that says I have the game. So I might do that next. For fun, for filler content. How was that? Was that fun?
No, it sucked. Suck dick.
Benevolentdick.